Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of June 20th to 26th of 2022. Okay, so your cards are just about out here. There is the last one, just popped right out. Okay, well, my goodness, look at this reading for you. Okay, so we start here with forgiveness. It's like you have this unique opportunity right now. Something is happening right now that gives you the very unique opportunity to have full and complete forgiveness, to offer that. And it feels like to yourself as well as to those really important people in your life. It's like it's a long time since this type of opportunity has been around. And so it's a great time to take advantage of that. To just love everybody who's there, including yourself. To offer the forgiveness. To do the cord cutting. To be wholehearted about it. Right? Try not to hold anything back. Excuse me, I just drank a bunch of water. And so it's like it's complete. It feels complete. It feels like it's been a circle, where you've held the blame or the responsibility or the something or other, right? Something that didn't sit well with you. And you've held that for a long, long time. And for most of that time, you didn't really realize you were holding it in that way, in that state of unforgiveness. And the last little while, you've been gradually becoming aware of that. So you're coming to that realization. And now here's this beautiful opportunity to offer full and complete forgiveness, like blah, all at once. Right? And most of the time we don't work that way. We worked a little at a time, right? But you have this moment available to you where you can do it all at once. And it'll feel a little unfamiliar at first, almost like your guts are completely empty. Do you know what I'm talking about? And you won't quite know what to do instead, or what feelings to have instead of that. So then you want to deliberately fill that space with absolute love and acceptance. And you don't really want to use the word forgiveness, because that then brings back the things that you were not forgiving for, right? So you want the acceptance, you want the love, you want the fun, the joy, the laughter with those people. Bring that in so that your predominant experience with them is the laughter and the fun and the love. Wow. Wow. That's huge. Okay. Okay, so do you know who your soulmate is? It feels like many of you already know this. But your soulmate is available to you right here, right now. And so, like when you, now your heart is going to be wide open. It's so beautiful. Your heart's going to be wide open, and you will actually have the ability to fully recognize your soulmate. You will, it's like, oh my gosh, it's an amazing feeling that they're giving me. It's very heart-centered. It's very full and comforting, but exciting at the same time. Like, oh yeah, baby, this is the one, right? And so now a soulmate, and I always get this message, not everybody feels it this way. I always feel like a soulmate it can be a romantic relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It's just somebody who is in alignment with you, right? And so this could be just about anyone. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. And so And so just feel into that. It's such a delicious feeling. It's so, oh my gosh, it's like coming home. That's how this feels. And this is here for you. It's the acknowledgement of it more than the, some of you may be indeed just meeting this person, but it feels like most of you are, you've had the person, but it's that now it's the full acknowledgement on your part that that's who this is. Okay. All right. Now, you are the authority on you and what is best for you. And you have everything that it takes to enact that, to keep that in place, to put it in place, to make sure that your boundaries are very firmly in place so that people don't trample that. You know. You know what's best for you. Don't even spend time arguing about that. I mean, it's for you. Good. Right? This also, okay, they're saying for some of you, this is to do with a person who is or was in a position of authority over you. Okay, and so some of this forgiveness is about this person or people. Could be more than one. Anyway, so that's beautiful because they no longer have that kind of power over you. Now they're just real people whom you can forgive and love and be wholehearted with, right? Instead of always thinking that they're going to, force you into something. Okay. All right. So the totally different aspects to that, right? But always you do know what's best for you. Okay. Now, there is something that is happening that you've been thinking, oh my gosh, is this never going to happen? And you've been a little impatient for it, wanting it to happen and be quick and get there and whatever. Everything happens in divine timing. And so just try to be patient about this because indeed it is coming. It is coming. Truly, it is coming. And you'll need a little bit more patience to get to that place where it has come, right? To where it is here. But truly, it's coming. You can have faith in that. You can believe that it's coming. And when it comes, you will understand that it had to wait that long. You'll understand why. It'll be good. You'll get it. Okay. All right. Now, do you meditate? Some people are sitting there going, no, I don't even know how. Okay, you don't have to know how. Not really. I mean, there's many different ways of meditating. So if you go to YouTube and you just Google meditation, you'll find many different kinds. And, so you just kind of feel into it, which resonates with you. Or maybe you do different kinds at different time, things like that. Sometimes all you're doing is sitting and feeling how you feel, identifying what you want and how that feels when you get it. Those kinds of things. It makes me smile because it just feels so good, feels so pure, so meditative. I mean, meditation feels good. If you're just beginning, you might not notice that yet because you're still uncertain whether, are you doing it right and all that stuff. Yeah, you're doing it right. There's so many ways. As long as you're doing it, then you're doing it right. But so do spend some time doing this, feeling into yourself, knowing what state you're in right now, understanding kind of the new you, because you will be new after all that forgiveness and that love and just acknowledging fully and completely what is best for you. Then, okay, you know what? They just came through with a little bit more information about that, what's best for you. It feels like you're changing your stance on something, or potentially you could. You're getting different information or something that's making you think about what your opinion or something was before. And you have the ability to consider new information. And then you decide what's best for you, even if that's in opposition to what somebody else believes. Okay. And you can meditate on that to really bring like your new self, your new, more love-filled self, your new heart-centered self, to really get to know you again and what works for you. Okay. The last card in this reading, the main bulk of the reading, is, of course, gratitude. Remember all the time to just be grateful for these beautiful people and all the love that you do have and everything that you have and your abilities, because you're very talented in everything that you do. And so just being grateful and feeling good, feeling appreciative. I've used this example before, but they're saying when your socks fit really well, maybe they're brand new and they just feel so good, sit there and appreciate that. Make it bigger than it truly is. Because just that feeling of gratitude and appreciation is what brings to you more of what feels good like that. Okay, that's so, oh, I love that. I just love that. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards. And we're asking for one last piece of wisdom for you. Entrepreneur. So, are you considering opening business, going out on your own, doing a little side gig? What is it that you're thinking about doing? It will work well for you. You can do that. Instead of either in addition to or instead of your usual day job work that you've been doing. It'll work. It'll be very fulfilling is how that feels. Okay. All right. Well, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you more than you can possibly say. And I love you. And I'll see you next time.